just to remind everybody, this is the guy who was like,
yes, we're going to surveil everybody.
You have that as a soundbite?
Yeah.
So he's like that.
Yes,
He's like that.
I already have that in the segment. I had that planned. Oh my god, I didn't know those.
I had to say, we had to soundboard it. We had to soundboard it, y'all. We had to
Oh
soundboard
my god. Oh my god.
America's dead.
News from earlier today. We have Larry Ellison is now in discovery. It was found that he was trying to submit a merger for Warner Bros., HBO, and CNN, which these are companies that he owns. And it's going to be a massive merger under one company. Why don't we just give
remind everybody? Just to remind everybody, this is the guy who was like,
yes, we're going to surveil everybody.
You have that as a soundbite?
Yeah.
So he's like that.
Yes,
he's like that.
I already have that in the segment. I had that planned. Oh my god, I didn't know those.
I had to say, we had to soundboard it. We had to soundboard it, y'all. We had to.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We had to just be like,
surveil everybody. Everyone will be on their best behavior. Yeah.
You're black-pilled?
You're black-pilled and Anna's merchant posting. It's dumb. Guys, the age of obedience to Israel is over. You should be celebrating, really. You should be celebrating the fact that the state-backed colonial projects propaganda war is over, because it's officially done. There's nothing recovering their reputation now. Nothing. So this is the massive Zio guy who literally lobbied the Israeli government to drop corruption charges against Netanyahu. Good friends with Bibi, great friends with Bibi. Overall, probably a good guy. He just bought TikTok. So I say we just give this guy everything. We should just give this guy every single media company possible. Because he's basically already the shadow president of the United States. He's already the shadow president of everything. Is he not? He's the world's most powerful Zionist, at least in the United States. Ellison, who made a fortune developing Oracle, a database system originally built for the CIA, already owns control of CBS, Paramount, MTV, Comedy Central, Showtime, Nickelodeon for kids, as well as Channel 10 in Australia, Channel 5 in the UK, is expected to finalize control over Warner Brothers, CNN, HBO, the Discovery Channel, and that includes TikTok with its algorithm, all before the end of 2025. Just give them everything. Even before the forced sale is finalized, censorship of TikTok content critical of Israel, including the deal itself, has already reached extreme levels. Fox, a Murdoch asset, is seeking to join the Ellison consortium. So the Murdoch era is over. Make room for the Ellisons. You thought of Rupert Murdoch, who owns like 3 of the 5 media conglomerates in this country, to be the media, mainstream media empire king. But that's not the case anymore. Make room for a new guy. The new throne is being passed on. Yeah, that's actually what he is. I'm pretty sure.
Fuck. That's now that's just him and Vince McMahon should do like a weird, like, I don't know. Here's a Van Eye of Candy like magician tour together. They could be the Penn and Teller that eventually go to jail.
So the U.S. still has over 3 years of Trump left. Israeli-aligned Jewish billionaires control OpenAI, Google, Meta, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Palantir, CBS, HBO, most of Condé Cast, which is Reddit, Vogue, The New Yorker, Wired, GQ, Vanity Fair, numerous Hollywood studios, regional papers, and radio stations. Europe, meanwhile, remains largely absent, offering little real competition in the information space, with the only real success story being Telegram, which is managed comprehensively after France arrested its founder, what the fuck is his name? Davil Pirov or something like that. Supposedly for not handing over enough user data. So he's being bullied. Well, the EU and other U.S. allies align with the Israelified TikTok algorithm or attempt to create a politicized alternative of their own. Decentralized alternatives like Keat and Nostr offer strong resistance to censorship but are still young. Larger platforms like Telegram and RedNote carry serious risks of censorship, including eventual sell-off to other interests. For users of the sweet side, and maybe to use both, one for political rivalry and the other was for politically temporary audience. And this is just a reminder of who's really going after TikTok.
You must take this deadly seriously. Pushing
we do need to.
Wikipedia might not seem equal to
Whoa, what's happening?
capturing TikTok might seem less meaningful than holding on to Mount Hermon. Libelous tweets certainly might seem less deadly than missiles from Yemen. But this is urgent because the next war will be decided based on how Israel and its allies
Yes, it's Durov.
perform
That's the owner of
online
Telegram.
as much as offline.
But we need to talk about TikTok. TikTok, if you will, it is the 24/7 news channel of so many of our young people, and it's like Al Jazeera on steroids, amplifying and intensifying the anti-Semitism and the anti-Zionism with no repercussion.
But I also want to point out that we have a major generational problem. All the polling I've seen, ADL's polling, ICC's polling, independent polling, suggests this is not a left-right gap, folks. The issue in the United States of support for Israel is not
Thank goodness for that.
right. It is young and old. And the numbers of young people who think that Hamas's massacre was justified is shockingly and terrifyingly high. And so we really have a TikTok
Maybe
problem,
because
a
it
Gen Z
fucking
problem
was.
that our community needs to put the same brains that gave
Sorry.
us Tagli, the same brains that gave us all these other amazing innovations, need to put our energy toward this, like fast. Because again, like we've been chasing this left-right divide, it's the wrong game. The real game is the next generation, and the Hamas and their accomplices, the useful idiots in the West, are falling in line in ways that are terrifying. Last, I'll just say, we saw a dramatic change in the language of the activists here in America on October the 8th. The language of groups that we've long tracked, who've long been problematic, like Students for Justice in Palestine and Jewish Voices for Peace, they flipped like this and went to like Iranian propaganda. The language I could show you from their toolkit.
Iranian
and
propaganda.
our analysts are in their groups. We saw this again on October the 8th. It was that fast. Like the language in their toolkits was all about the Zionist entity and lots of other language that we recognize
I love that.
from Iranian
Oh
propaganda.
fuck! Inject that into my veins. That's perfect. Perfect. Perfecto.
Exactly what we need. Why don't we give more Zionists control over our media? I think that's what we need.
It's probably the best course of action, I think.
I mean, you have all these kids that are radicalized over social media, seeing dead kids on their social media. Why don't we just take it all away? Just take it all away.
The funniest
Just take
thing
it
is
all
how
away.
they're trying to sell this in this like weird bubble of like yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get why there's so much anti-Israel sentiment, as if everyone hasn't been just watching what Israel's been doing in like 4K for two fucking years. It's like, brother, that's gonna do it.
Are afraid.
Sync that good. Like, you gotta at least address the elephant in the room. And this is only gonna create, the funny thing is, this is only gonna create like more hostility against Israel, because they're not addressing the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room being the whole population saw like 2 years of live stream Holocaust, and you guys are up here just lying and like making excuses for it. You got to address it instead of being like, oh, it's Iranian propaganda. Sorry, go.
Or Al Jazeera on steroids.
Steroids, brother.
The renewal of the Jewish state is something that I think touches all of us. For 2,000 years, we were a stateless people. And now we have a country of our own, defended by all the brave men and women of the IDF. So anything we can do to support them, who devote their lives for preserving the state of Israel, keeping the people safe, and allowing our state to continue in sometimes in very, very difficult situations.
Did you visit Israel?
I have been to Israel. I have been to the border. I have spent time to the people who govern the state of Israel, and I feel a deep emotional connection to the state of Israel and the Israeli people.
You are an high-tech person. What do you think about Israeli startups and high-tech phenomena?
Oh, well, after Silicon Valley, there's an area, Herzliya has probably got more startups than any other place other than Silicon Valley in Northern California. So we've actually acquired a number of Israeli companies. We have 2 CEOs at Oracle. One's name is Safra Katz, and she was born in Israel. So again, we love the country of Israel.
Great.
And we'll do everything we can to support the country of Israel.
Of course. If you're not surprised, this guy, he wants to police. He wants to induce predictive programming, predictive policing into this country as well, which is just another caveat.
Be on their best behavior, because we're constantly watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on. And it's unimpeachable. The cars have cameras on them. I think we have a squad car here someplace. But those kind of applications using AI, if we can use AI, and we're using AI to monitor the video. So if that altercation that occurred in Memphis, the chief of police would be immediately notified. It's not people that are looking at those cameras. It's AI that's looking at the camera. No. You can't do this. It would be like a shooting. That's going to be immediately, an event that's immediately, an alarm is going to go off. It's going to be, and we're going to have supervision. In other words, every police officer is going to be supervised.
Good.
Yes.
Disgusting, weird Oracle founder going around talking about like,
yes, we're gonna surveil everybody. Everyone will be on their best behavior. Yes,
you're a freak. You're a total creep. Disgusting, weird Oracle founder going around talking about like,
yes, we're gonna surveil everybody. Everyone will be on their best behavior. Yes,
you're a freak. You're a total creep.
Jenk's face kills me.
He's like, oh God. We have Anna over here, Happy Merchant posting live on there. Just look at Jake's face.
Disgusting, weird Oracle founder going around talking about like,
wait, hold on.
Yes, we're gonna surveil everybody.
Brother, Jake is just like, he's like that. Jake is like, and meanwhile Anna's over here like, that's what she's like. That's what she's like. He's literally just like, oh no.
Oh my God.
She did not tell me she was going to do any of this. Oh, she's rubbing She's rubbing her hands. Okay, we're here. We're merchant posting. We're TYT. The home
It's,
of the
20, it's 2025. We're home of the progressives. Happily merchant posting.
Disgusting, weird Oracle founder going around talking about like, yes, we're gonna surveil everybody. Everyone will be on their best behavior. Yes, you're a freak. You're a total creep.
There's no plausible deniability either. That is the most clear. Like I'm doing
the eyebrow raise from Jake here. He's like, oh god. He's like, oh.
That's a good catch. I didn't catch the eyebrows.
He's like, oh
like,
shit.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
brother,
god.
What? Why?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Jank literally did. He literally did blue screen. He performed an illegal operation and he shut down. He shut down. That's how it goes. He's gonna rebrand to TYZ. Oh no. Oh no.
It's time to stop.
It is.
It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.